What's up, guys? We are back, and man, they know that I like Black Swan. They were waiting for me. The second I posted my video, closed Photoshop, did all that, I look over and they tweet the light cone. And man, oh man, I don't know why they do this. They actually post the percents on the light cones. They just please for the kids, please post the percents. I'm begging you, please. Anyway, we're gonna go over Black Swan's light cone, and they're gonna also show Misha's light cone. So 2 and 1. Let's see what they have for Black Swan. Also, this art is insane. I do not care if the light cone sucks for her. I'm doing it just for the art. Black Swan, she's hot. It is what it is, right? All right. So Reforge Remembrance. Let's see. Increases the wearer's effect hit rate by 40%. Damn. That's already nice. That means you can afford to roll into other stats for your other relics. I'll have to see how much effect hit rate she needs, because she might not need the body piece for effect hit rate with this. I'm not no effect hit rate wizard or anything, so I'll actually have to like look this up and just trust someone else's judgment on it. But that's really nice. When the wearer deals damage to an enemy inflicted with wind shear, burn, shock, or bleed, they'll individually gain 1 stack of profit. This effect can stack up to 4 times. Okay. In a single battle, each type of dot can only generate 1 stack of profit. Okay, so you have, I mean, this is fine. Every stack of profit increases the wearer's attack by 5%, and the dot they deal will ignore 7.2% of the target's defense. So that's 20% attack increase, 40% effect hit rate, and 714, 28.8 defense ignore. How much defense ignore is she gonna do? Because she has the dot set. She has a ton from her own. Like if you have her light cone, the defense ignore is gonna be pretty nasty with the dot set, including anyone else who lowers defense. Damn. Defense ignore is gonna go crazy, and defense ignore scales pretty nasty in Star Rail, so that would be pretty nice. Overall, I mean, this should be her best light cone. I'm actually, the other ones might do more damage, maybe. If you can't get all of like wind shear, burn, shock, or bleed, for whatever reason. Because I know some enemies will resist like wind shear more. You could definitely use this on other characters too. I feel like it's not niche, just like Black Swan's niche, light cone, but she definitely is going to use it the best. I mean, that's just kind of how the light cones are. Overall, pretty good light cone. I'm definitely going to be summoning. The art is insanely nice too. Of course, these new upgrade materials as well. Then we have Misha's light cone, 4-star destruction. So increases the wearer's break effect by 28%. Interesting. This is at 1, by the way. There's no dupes. When the wearer uses their ultimate, increases their crit rate by 15% for 2 turns. Okay, so we don't have Misha's kit yet, but it looks like Misha will probably have something to do with break effect, maybe. Or maybe they do more damage when they like break the enemy. Very interesting. This looks like the upgrade materials is completely new stuff. Black Swans only takes the fiery spirits. I'll probably pull this light cone at least once, so I'll be able to test it out. And if I somehow avoid Misha completely and I don't pull him once, I'd be shocked. Misha will probably be on the back burner, but I will do a video with Misha with Misha's light cone at some point. First things first, Black Swan, right? If you're wondering what the other light cones on the banner, it is this one, then Luca and the Hilly one, which is great for Pela, and then Dance Dance, which is really good for Asta. Overall, pretty good. I will make a should you summon a bit later while I'll go over comparing them with other light cones, but the art is so pretty. I wish this was like our splash art, honestly, just because like the lights on the rose, it looks pretty. They definitely know what they were doing, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna hover the mouse over it or anything, but nah, this is nice. This is a good light cone passive. I'm glad it's not something that is super restrictive. One thing that annoys me is that we're getting light cones for characters, and to be fair, these characters, it's not their fault, right? It's not Ratio's fault that his light cone is really good for him, but it's mostly for follow-up attack damage, right? I would hate for it to be like, oh, when this character inflicts yada yada, like you can only run it with Black Swan because it's only because she has like her Arcana stacks, right? Or if they say only wind shear or something because she's wind and you can only run it with her and Sampo. Like I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm assuming nobody's a big fan of that. That would be pretty unfortunate. But overall, it looks like a pretty solid one. I'm curious to see where this will go on the Nihility light cone list because I know the one with Pela Asleep, I forgot the name of it, is one of the better ones for like dot units. Curious to see where this will fit comparing to that one and like Kafka's and the Sampo one. But it looks really good. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Do you think it'll be Black Swan's best in slot? Do you think that the 4-star one will be better? Do you think Kafka's could potentially be better? Hers does give speed. We'll have to see how much speed Black Swan wants. This team will be very not like stat dependent, but this team might have to hit a lot of thresholds for effect hit rate and speed. Because Kafka wants to be like speed demon. Black Swan definitely wants a lot of effect hit rate to be getting all of her stacks off. Another thing that also sucks is I would do like a frame 1 showcase, but the fact that you need a bunch of the new materials from the new world, I'm hoping it doesn't unlock like super late into the world. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use Black Swan or her light cone for a little bit, so that might be a little stinky. But overall, Black Swan, light cone, big W. Misha's, we'll have to see. If for some reason Misha doesn't have break effect in her build, I'm sure someone in the comments hopefully will let me know, because obviously I don't do leaks because I made that clear. They got me once. I'm trying to like make sure my channel doesn't completely die because of it. But having break effect and the crit rate is kind of throwing me off a little bit, just because those are two combos that are not normally seen. So if Misha's kit doesn't have break effect at all, that'd be a bit weird. I highly doubt this will be Misha's best in slot, but since it is Misha's light cone, I'll probably do the showcase with it. Hopefully I get it at S5 just to make me looks a bit better. Since Misha is ice destruction, I could just give him Jinglu's if he wants crit rate. Overall though, looking pretty good. Let me know what you think about Misha's light cone as well. If you're gonna run it, if you think it's bad. I mean, first impressions, might be okay. Yeah, they don't have the character's kit yet, but first impressions, it looks okay. Let me know what you think of it in the comments if you're summoning to get the light cone as well. Do note 4 stars and 4-star light cones are technically impossible to get because they're not guaranteed, and you could just straight up never get it. So keep that in mind. But let me know what you think of the light cones and the banner in general. I should you summon later on. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next Star video. Thanks for watching.